Well, hello viewers, welcome back to our Thailand adventure. In the previous episode, we stopped by Bang San, a miniature Japanese replica city located in between Pattaya and Bangkok. So if you're interested in something like that, be sure to check that video out. But in this episode, we will be visiting the infamous Chinatown of Bangkok, Yaowarat, and get our stomachs filled with some Michelin food and bird's nest, baby. But the first thing that welcomed us back into the city of Bangkok is none other than the Bangkok Jam. Calling it a jam wasn't an exaggeration, cause we got stuck in traffic for 2 hours. We felt so bad for the driver that we gave him a pretty hefty tip. Good morning everyone! It is our last day here in Bangkok and Thailand. So we're gonna spend some time today at Chinatown, Yaowarat, and then see what souvenirs we can buy, what food we can eat, and then head to the airport after that. Now, aside from the usual bad traffic, there are a few other prominent characteristics of this bustling city. For example, the layers of highways and pedestrian bridges, a 7-Eleven at every corner, and the public train. Initially, we wanted to go to Platinum Mall before going to Chinatown, but we were afraid that it's gonna be too rushed because mom's a shopaholic, so don't want to risk it. We'll actually be having dinner with the in-laws before flying off. We're having a night flight tonight, so we'll be arriving Singapore at 1 AM. Yeah, it's a bummer, but it's Jetstar for you. There are many different lines and routes that you can take to get to Chinatown, but since we are on the blue line, we'll be alighting at Makon. We are here at Chinatown, and my god, the smell of roasted meat is just everywhere. Here you can buy a lot of souvenirs, you can get Chinese snacks like baked cookies. You can even get, the traditional Chinese costumes for Chinese New Year. Anyway, Chinese New Year is just in a few days time, so it might be a good time to get these costumes. But anyway, let's explore the Chinatown, maybe grab some breakfast or light snacks. Bangkok's Chinatown is one of the largest Chinatowns in the world. In the past, it served as the home of mainly Teochew immigrants, who soon became the city's dominant ethnic group. So that explains why my father-in-law is Teochew descendant. But that being said, most of the vendors here are fluent with at least 3 languages. And so you'll be able to find not only Thai snacks and food here, but also Teochew, Chinese and Thai-Chinese fusion. Although most of the historical buildings have been demolished to make way for urban developments, you'll still be able to find yourself getting lost in the many traditional alleys. Wow, that's so cool! We found a tiny alley that serves a lot of breakfast dishes. Maybe we'll grab something here instead. We're trying to find the boat noodles, but I don't know if we can find it. We came across a mobile convenience store just a while ago. But over here at Chinatown, it's where you can get the infamous bird nest or shark's fin soup if that's something that you would like to try. But yeah, that's shark's fin soup is not for me. I'll probably go and find the bird nest instead later. It's something good for the hot weather. It is so interesting. These back alleys are actually at the back of their homes, and they use their kitchens to prepare the food. It's quite cool that all of these places still use the traditional charcoal to cook the food. It gives it a smoky flavor, so yeah, I really quite dig it. I mean, these back alleys are just no rules, man. Like bikes or anything can just go in, so you have to be careful when you're walking inside them. Even though the back alley food looked so good, we didn't get them because my brother wanted to try a particular store in Chinatown, Nai Egg Roll Noodles. Don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but that's what it is now. We are at this very popular noodle shop called Nak Eng Noodle, but the queue is so long to get a table. But let's try and get a seat and start eating something. This store has been awarded the Michelin plate. The founder came to Bangkok from China in the 1960s and began selling kway chap, a Teochew dish from a push cart stall. Saving enough money from his booming business, he then moved to this present shop in 1989, and his popularity has only been growing. I mean, just look at the place. It's always full house. We didn't manage to find a boat noodle shop, so we decided to come to this Thai Kway Chap shop. It's like an assembly line over there. Each of them has their own duties, and the broth is just boiling non-stop over there. One thing I like about Thai Kway Chap is that the noodles, or the rice noodle, or we call it kueh in Singapore, is different from Singapore in the sense that it's curly. So I've never tried this before. I think it's good to soak up the sauce of the soup. I got the Thai Kway Chap with minced meat, sliced pork, and crispy pork belly. But bro also ordered a Chinese sausage and some vegetables as a side dish. One thing cool about Thailand is that they always have side condiments for you to add on. We've got chili flakes, we've got fish sauce, we've got sugar, pepper, and I think some sort of chili sauce. But anyway, let's dig in. We try the soup. It actually tastes like bak kut teh, like pepper soup in Singapore. Unexpected. But the meat is very soft and tender. The crispy pork belly still has a bit of crispiness on its skin. The meatball is very meaty, no flour inside, so it's meaty and it's got a nice ratio of meat to fat. Really dig it. But overall, my favorite is the crispy pork belly. That is the bomb. Now I'm gonna try the Chinese sausage. I've never been a big fan of the Chinese sausage because it's a bit too sweet and dry for my liking. But if you like Chinese sausage, I think this is one of the better ones. Another reason why bro wanted to come here to try this Thai Kway Chap is because this is a Michelin star rated restaurant. Only 70 baht for a bowl of Kway Chap. 70 to 100 if you want to get a big serving. So yeah, super worth it. And you can't go wrong with Michelin star stuff. That was a great breakfast. Even though it looks very big, it's just, to me it's bite-sized, so you wouldn't be too full after eating a bowl. So you can just knock yourself out, try all the other different stuff. I think that shop is famous for their roast pork, their braised pork as well. It's been brewing over there for God knows how long. It looks absolutely delicious. I've seen most people order the braised pork with rice, so I think the next time you're here, maybe give it a go. But the Thai Kway Chap was also very good. Now we're gonna head to a Starbucks. It's a very popular Starbucks in Chinatown. It has a special design according to Google, so let's go have a look. While I couldn't find anything special about the design other than having a dragon on the mall front, I did find the air conditioning especially amazing in this blazing weather.
I want to ask, why they put a K in front of my name? Kun. Kun means what? You. Oh.
So if you ever find a mysterious K in front of your initials when grabbing Starbucks in Thailand, don't be surprised. Mom saw this bird nest store and she decided that the weather's too hot. She wanted to get a cold bowl of bird's nest to refresh herself after coffee. But my god, there is like so much bird nest here. Like, I think if you own this shop in China or in Singapore, you're gonna be a millionaire or billionaire. Crazy, man. So much bird's nest is actually an understatement in this case. I mean, there's enough bird's nest here to feed the entire nation 3 times over, and I'll bet there'll still be leftovers. I mean, just look at the walls of Bird's Nest. This shop is literally built up upon Bird's Nest. Mom's got the premium blood Bird's Nest. There's actually no blood inside, but it's just deep red, so they call it the blood Bird's Nest. I got the typical one. It's quite cheap. It's 200 baht. But yeah, just give it a shot. See what's the big hoo-ha about. I think most of them comes with a serving of ginkgo nuts.
真的是这样。
Any special flavor?
The ginkgo nut is sweet.
The ginkgo nuts.
Yeah, they salt in the, I think,
Honey milk, is it?
or sugar. This one, the texture is same as normal.
Bird's Nest. So, according to Mom, the Blood's Bird's Nest or the premium one has not much difference. Just get the normal one. This is mine.
The omelette.
Just the regular
The
plain
omelette.
Bird's Nest.
You know, really like. Oh, fishball.
Very cooling, very nice, very good. For those of you who haven't tried Bird's Nest, even though it's made with bird's vomit, but it's actually gelatinous. It tastes like there's no taste. It's just jelly-like. It soaks up whatever it's cooked with. So yeah, quite an interesting Chinese dessert. After dessert, we walked around aimlessly like some loser tourists and noticed a tiny entrance funneling streams of people into it. My initial sense was that they were giving out free stuff, so cheapo me got sucked right in as well. We're currently in the Dragon Temple in Chinatown, and the entrance to it is like a long pilgrimage, and it's flanked by all the different zodiacs. I think it's because of the Chinese New Year decoration. Not sure if it's this decorative during the normal seasons, but yeah, pretty cool. After walking through Pan's Labyrinth, we arrived at the Wat Makon Kamla Wat. Wow, that was such a long name. But it is also known as the Dragon Lotus Temple, and it is the largest and by far the most important Chinese Buddhist temple in Bangkok, as it serves as the introduction of Buddhism in this city. Jesus Christ, it's so packed. Oh my god. So many lanterns, everything is so red and oriental. Woo. Let's see how to pay respects. Here, worshippers light incense continuously, filling the eternal burning altar lamps with oil in hopes of keeping the fire of the present life going and gaining a smooth journey into the afterlife. Looks like heaven's gonna be pretty busy after today. This is the main praying area or offering area. So what you can do is purchase some candles or flower made with some sort of Chinese inscription papers, or you can just donate money. But according to Queenie, it's a pretty commercialized temple, so I don't know if it's gonna be worth it or if your prayers will be heard. The huge compound comprises of several chambers, each housing a different deity. And if you visit the temple during Chinese New Year, like us, don't be surprised by the number of people packed in this place. So that explains why we had to go through that snake-like maze at the entrance to get in. There's so many different rooms in this temple, and I swear I've never seen such a decorative temple in my life. I've been to so many temples in China, but honestly none of it is as grand as this one. There's a lot of gold, and I don't even know if it's real gold, but it's over the top. These days, temples are pretty high-tech as well. If you don't have cash, if you didn't bring cash to donate, you can also do it via QR code, QR payment. With that guys, this is it for our Bangkok Chinatown adventure. If you have enjoyed this content, then please hit the like button. But in the next episode, we will explore the traditional and the contemporary markets in Bangkok. So be sure to check that one out. Once again guys, thanks for joining us, and don't forget to subscribe and stay so thirsty.